Hello everyone, welcome to Logictuts. I am Gaurav, and in this video we are going to talk about another component of Bootstrap, and that is a container. Okay, so first of all let me tell you what the container is. Okay, container is the one that builds and that includes or that contains everything inside whatever element you wanted to build in your website. And container is quite well and arranged easily inside the any web template. Okay, and container is the one that divides the pages and makes divides the elements and makes the responsive designs. Okay, so there are two types of containers we use, and the first container we use is simply the class container, and another one is the container fluid. Now what is the difference? Container fluid has the 100% width of the browser that you have, and the normal containers has the limited width given as per the uh, for the CSS of the Bootstrap, and you can even go and change it out. So we are going to work with this container right now, and then we can go and we are going to change the width of the actual width of our complete website. Okay, so first we can go and just test this out, the container fluid right over here. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to go over here after the body, and we are going to paste this line of code, and just below that body, okay, we need to just go and close the div. Okay, now you can go and check what happens, that they almost with this around 20 pixels of margin over left and right, the containers fluids sets everything right over here. Okay, and this is what the function of the container fluid is. And if you don't want this looks like this particular margin, there's a strategy what you want to do and how you use the classes. Okay, so if you don't want this particular thing looks like this, and you want the black strip goes all over the way, and this particular thing only resides inside it. Okay, so this for that we can go remove this div over from here, and we can just cut it from here, and you can just go and include everything inside this snap, and with this. Okay, so now you can go refresh it out, and you can see it's working fine like this. Okay, so this is how we use containers inside the Bootstrap. And you can just also use except of this container fluid, you can also use normally use the containers. Okay, we went wrong here. Okay, so now you can also use containers, and by using containers the width of the navigation and the internal elements of the navigation will reduce. So now the actual width of the container is this. Okay, with the maximized, the increased margin out in left and right section. Okay, you can just go and change for this too, so that same set of classes will apply and we'll get it out. Okay, so now you can see if you go to the inspect element thing, and you can see that the navigation section is of full width to the browser, but the container section is this 1156 in the width. Okay, so this is how the container actually works. Container holds the elements inside it, and then when you go into and check the responsiveness, the container is the one that divides into different lines. Okay, that breaks from one to the another. Okay, so this is how we use the container, and we use containers as likely as we wanted to divide the things or arrange different elements of different pages over. Whether you wanted to create a column or whether you wanted to create a row, you use containers as a container fluid for the full width, and containers for the half width or the for arrange width. Okay, the next thing we wanted to discuss that how can you change the width of the containers right over here. Like there's too much width over margin over left and right, so you can just go and change it out from here. You can just go and you can go to Bootstrap, then this, then class. You can go to bootstrap.css. Okay, and edit it with it. You can just go and search for container. Okay, and right here you can see the margin, the padding is set, but we are interested to know what is the width of the container right here. Okay, so just keep searching, and with the minimum width of something you will get the maximum width of the container. So we're searching for the container width, and yes, here it is. Okay, so this the ports you can just go and change at like mm, the minimum width of is the maximum width is here right now. Okay, so you can just go and change it like 1280px, and then when you just refresh it out, you can see the width got increased. Okay, so you can just go and play around all these things, 1280 or whatever you want, 1400 like that. Okay, and you can just increase the width of your container. Fine. So I'm getting to the normal one so that we can go and learn it more about it. Okay, so this is how we use the containers. We can modify it on our Bootstrap CSS, and we can use it to denote our columns and rows. Okay, divide our columns and rows. So that's all for this video for the containers. Please subscribe to this my channel and like this video, and meet me in the next class. We are going to learn more about building the Bootstrap website. Thank you.